Preparation to show your goat. Very many excellent goats never attend a show. Many keen goat keepers have no wish to exhibit, but just in case you fancy giving it a go, here is some basic information. Ideally, you may want to visit a goat show to see what goes on first. The British Goat Society website will have a list of all BGS recognised shows. Some agricultural shows also have unrecognised goat shows. If you wish to enter a British Goat Society recognised show, you will need to get an entry form and submit a certificate to show that your whole herd has been tested negative for CAE during the last 12-month period. Check the entry forms carefully. There are advantages to starting with showing kids so that you can learn about the process together. If a large goat is frightened by something unfamiliar, it will be harder to control than a small kid. Once your kid has become an adult, she will be used to the whole process. Before venturing into the show ring, you will need to make some preparations, including finding a stockman's white coat. If you have not already done so, you will need to teach your goat to walk on a lead. A few days before the show, you should trim her hooves. On the day, or perhaps the day before the show, you will want to wash your goat. Animal shampoos or human shampoos are both suitable. Once you have washed and dried the goat, you need to make sure that her coat lies flat. A towel under a well-fitting goat coat should achieve this. In the ring, the judge will first see the goat with a full udder. You will be asked to open the goat's mouth so that the judge can check the teeth and the jaws. You will then be asked to walk the goat across the ring and back. When all goats have been inspected, they will circle the ring in a line, making sure that you walk on the far side so that the judge has a clear view of your goat. The judge will then place the goats and move down the line, giving his or her comments on the animals. These comments can help you to recognise your goat's good points and, perhaps more importantly, the areas where improvement is needed. Your job as an exhibitor is to make your goat look as good as possible. Make sure that she stands square, with a leg at each corner, and that her back legs are well spaced. Swiss-type goats, such as the British Saanen, British Alpine and British Toggenburg, should stand with a flat back and not too much slope to the tail. Experienced exhibitors become skillful at presenting their goats in this way. If you have the time, inclination and some French windows, it is possible to practice with your goat while looking at the reflections in the windows. Be aware that your goat may be alarmed by things she has not met in her house. Dogs, pushchairs and loud noises are all possible sources of alarm, and it is quite possible that your goat will find something quite different to dislike. For this reason, you need a good strong collar to hold her by. Entering a milking competition is a major undertaking. Goats arrive on the day before the show, milk is stripped out of the udder on the evening before the show, and on the day of the show the goats are exhibited with full udders. They are then milked and the milk is weighed and sampled. This usually starts at about 6:30 a.m. Judging starts again at about 9:30, and at about 6 p.m. the goats are again milked, with the milk being weighed and sampled. The results are only available after the samples have been analysed for butterfat and protein content. If your milker was awarded a first, second, third or fourth rosette, she would also be required for the inspection production lineup, where the prize-winning milking goats are put in line in the judge's order of preference. The winner of this inspection production challenge certificate is only known once the results of the milking competition are available. If you attend a milking competition, you will need a lot of food for your goat, a milking bucket, grooming kit, the list goes on, and that's before you have sorted out what you are going to sleep on and any food for yourself.